on? Hey guys, it's Cloudaven. Sorry about that. Hey guys, it's Cloudaven. Today we're going to be going into historic Brawl. So let's see. What I'm trying to do on today's stream is, I don't know. I thought about comparing my historic Brawl Kadama deck with Wizard Sensei's, because I think mine has been out a lot longer. Mine has definitely been out a lot longer than his, because he just released a video on his, which I don't know. He could have had his deck already built for a while. I thought about doing that. I'm still thinking about doing that in comparison, just to see how better his deck is, or if mine is comparable to his in some way. Just because y'all have seen how much my deck wrecks, right? So before I do that, we'll go ahead and play with mine, because I've had my deck since Historic 100, that event way back a couple of years ago, I think. So, and I've just done a few alterations that you guys have seen on stream since then. So, with that being said, we'll go over my deck. You know what? We will. You know what? We will compare Wizard Sensei's deck to my deck. I may actually even put my deck up. Whoa, what? Did I add? Hold on. Let's discard changes. Seems like I added something into the deck. There we go. Sorry about that, y'all. Alright. So, let's see. Okay, so Zacoma, what he does is when Primal Zacoma Primal Calamity enters the battlefield, if you cast it, untap all lands you control. His 2+1, 2 and a red, deal 3 damage to target creature. Uh, his 2 and a green, deal destroy target artifact or enchantment, which is stupid, which is so great. That's like my primary ability with him. And very rarely do I use his last one, which is, but it's really good in the pinch. His 2 and a white, which is you gain 3 life. So essentially, these are all instances since they're abilities, right? So I can use them as long as I have mana up. So the way, as you guys have seen how I built this deck, is pretty much so much ramp, because you get shitted on in Brawl as far as not having enough mana or ramp, and I'm also going with the snow theme. So I have Unbridled Growth, which allows any of my mana to become any color, but I could also sacrifice it at any time to draw a card on worst case scenario. I also have Swords of Plowshares. Exile target creature. Its controller gains the life equal to its power, which is so beneficial, because you really need something to take out a creature. Sometimes they're really powerful. And I also have Authority of Consorts. This slows down any haste decks or any aggro decks that are just come to wipe you out. It also helps us stay alive a little bit. With even if the one life doesn't see them a lot, that one life has in a lot of the games. If you've seen my Brawl games, a lot of games that one life has helped. So then there's also I have exile target creature, and all creatures its controller controls with the Declaration in Stone, the same name as creature investigates it. I don't care about the investigate. It's the fact that it is literally a cheap exile card. A cheap exile card that comes out, and if they get to draw a card, so be it. But it is what it is, right? Because you just need to stay alive because as y'all noticed, Zacoma is a beefy boy or beefy mama. Yeah, she's a beefy mama. So she costs 9 mana. She costs 9 mana. Okay, so yeah. So then I also have Antique Collector. Essentially, what she does is she allows any creature that go in the graveyard to have perpetually be shuffled back into their deck, and you also get to investigate. So, and then I have this Destiny Spinner. She allows prevents my creatures and enchantments from being countered, which is so important to help against counter decks or what have you. I could put a few non-counterable cards, which is what Wizard Sensei did do, which I may take a few ideas from that later, but I don't know. But my deck seems to be working pretty okay. Um, then I have Into the North for more mana ramp because I'm also using snow lands, so I can bring out lands. I have Thunder Migration, so I can bring out lands for more ramp. I also have Redan. Okay, she's stupid, right? Okay, so y'all, it makes anything that costs 4 mana cost 2 more, and also if someone else is playing snow mana, it taps their mana when it comes to the field. Now, also, if I see beneficiary, if I'm being attacked or being swarmed by a lot of low level creatures or what have you, or if I want to help things cost a little bit more, I pop her into artifact state, which therefore is the protector shield, and anything you attack on me or what have even me, it costs 1 more than usual. Which is used. Okay, so I have Beneath the Sands, which helps for ramp. I also have Elvish Rejuvenator. He, okay, I'd say he's sometimes an MVP. Not because of his attack, because of the simple fact he comes on the field and puts a mana tapped onto the field, which usually allows me to help ramp out Zacoma. Then I have Settle the Wilds, which helps seek the land and puts that on the field tapped and seeks another permanent and the same value. So also an invaluable card in this deck, right? Rhythm of the Wild. Okay, creatures you control cannot be countered. This is such. If you can get this out early game, or if this shows up in your hand, it is a must keep, right? If you guys create a deck like this, it is a must keep because just not being countered. But that's not only that. Your non-creature tokens, your non-creatures, non-token creatures have Riot. I'm not playing with any tokens, right, that I know of. And so what Riot does is allows the creature to come out either with haste or a +1/+1 token. So if I have that out, I can drop Zacoma and I get ready to cast Zacoma and then this enchantment lasts. I can literally I can literally put Zacoma into haste, which is devastated because Zacoma has 9/9 is a 9/9. I also have Skyclave Relic. Uh, Most times I drop it out as a 3 at turn 3 if I have it, but if I get it a little bit later on, I'll drop it at turn 6 for the extra 2 mana. So, and then I have a lot to stay alive. Day of Judgment, destroy all creatures, settle the records, exile creatures, and attack them, but they get lands, which I don't really give a shit. Sometimes I do, but I do. Then there's Wrath of God, which destroys all creatures can't be regenerated. Then I have Town Razor, which helps to do a little bit of damage to people on their non-basic land, which kind of sucks. You should have been able to do it on the basic land. Like they should have nerfed that shit and just left it as is. This is dumb, right? It's land destruction, so it should have just been normal land destruction. Not it's dumb. It really is dumb because all land destruction cards are full cost for the most part. Some are higher, a little bit higher, depending on if they have a super special ability. What they could have did was they could have rose his cost higher if they were going to nerf him and still left his ability, which is fine. But other than that, they could have left it the fucking same, which is stupid, right? Anyway, so we have Circulus Ruruti, which actually drops 2 lands tapped, which is more ramp. Migration Path, 2 basic lands tapped, which is more ramp. Trust me, you understand why I have all the ramp. Then I have Trotsky. Trotsky helps me draw cards, and it's also indestructible, and it's also I think one of the few, if not the only, uncounterable, uh, indestructible I have in the hand. Right. So then I have more mana ramp, which is drops 2 mana. I also have wilderness recreation. Okay, this card is stupid. If I get this out, right? If I can drop this, if I can drop Zacoma and then this, or if I can drop this before Zacoma and it survives, and then this, I have perpetual mana I can use all game to stay alive, to attack creatures, and everything. The only thing that can really shut me down is, you'll see, which I also have in my deck, is Absonomen, which is mana ramp. Another way to kill people. I have exiles. I have destroys. Another destroys. More destroys. I also have a Shiro to have turn into lands. Nissa, which is really, really pretty good. I could switch her out for another planeswalker. Then I have Ren, which is also great. Helps me with reach, and it helps me with the creatures and stuff. Mizrahi's Wake, super brilliant because it helps bring out Zacoma quickly. Or if I have in hand Ulamog. I also have Farewell, new addition to this series. I removed something else, I think, because it'll be useful. Even if I have to sacrifice Zacoma, sometimes it's still useful. Or just a bunch of enchantments removal. Then I have Sunburst Invocation. This card is stupid, and it needs to be in this deck, because whenever you cast something, it's essentially a better version of Shark Typhoon, right? Instead of creating a shark when you cast a spell of a high mana cost, you get to draw a freaking card of a high mana cost. So it's stupid. It's like a red version of Shark Typhoon, but except for sharks, you just get to draw a card, which is better. Here's my other incounterable, the 6 damage period. This is a late game, but it's it's very useful for mana. But since I got so much mana gap, it helps. I have Carnage Tyrant because he can't be countered. He has Hexproof and he has Trample. What else can I say? Here's my land destruction. Right. It also helps to slow down the enemies, and it also helps. It also can also close out games too. Depending on if I have so much more mana, a lot more mana than my opponent, it can stupid. I know it's a little bit longer reviews than I normally do, and I normally jump into games, but I'm trying to try something a little bit different. So if you guys like this format, please like and subscribe, and tell me in the comments below. I have Old Novel. Stupid combos. Y'all have seen it. If y'all have watched me for a while, a Zacoma and Old Novel. You drop Zacoma, Zacoma out, you drop Old Novel out, along with Rhythm. If they have haste, you pretty much have infinite mana. Okay? You pretty much have infinite mana. Alright? Right? Or you close out the game. Just like that. Then I have Planar Wide to bring wreck shit, or to create tokens, creature tokens. That's all colors. Return that helps me stay alive. That's really useful. Even if it's expensive as is, it's stupid useful. I have Chromatic Aurori, which is also mana. I probably need to drop. What I am going to do now. The only real card that can shut me down if I don't have a white available is Overwhelming Splendor, right? If I don't have a way to destroy enchantments, i.e. my Farewell or a couple of other cards I have, it pretty much shuts down this deck, right? But if I can hold out for either Ulamog or there's a few. I have a few counters to this in my deck, or if I can exile it with Elspeth's Conqueror's Death. But that seems that's like the bane to this deck. And also, if I get and you guys can see, then I got, I think, a total of how many lands? 47 lands. I'm running 47 lands. So what I may do is I may drop out one of the lands or one of the ramps. So it depends on if I'm running into a bunch of mill cards, right? But I don't think if I'm running into a bunch of mill decks, because I might drop in Gaia's Blessing. But yeah, so that's the deck. So we're gonna get going. I'm sorry for the long intro. Let's re-roll. If I haven't re-rolled, I already have. So we got red and blue. So I'm playing with a red in deck, which is fine. So we are going to be playing Historic Brawl, Zacoma today, and I think we're gonna compare his deck with him. So I'm gonna close out some things, so just in case, so it doesn't bother the stream, I guess. And I guess I'll play some music. Let's get some music that I can actually play on YouTube. No, 9 lives. Oh boy. There we go. keep it. Only thing I don't like is puzzles.
Let's go.
Fuck.
Let's go.
life, just sitting there not doing anything. Maybe you trying to figure out how to do put so much life into it not having to do that. What if there's a way, I mean, that's part of the concept. I want to get doing that to lower everybody's life down to just that one particular number, so the whole opponent's life doesn't increase. Like, he doesn't have to sacrifice that opponent takes X amount of X life. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, this is interesting. And Rennie boy, Rennie. He probably has another machine.
Let's go. Exile my cards I get mana thing or whatever. Now we're gonna let me
Go.
Let's go.
As you guys have seen, that's my deck. So let's go ahead and play That's Chandra though. What else do I need? What else do I need to craft? Probably a land or something, right? No? Not a land this time. What am I missing? Okay. Oh, you. Fuck. Make shit more expensive. Turn 6, turn 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh. If land goes that way, could be it. Alright, so tap the button first. So from what I understand, he went pretty much the most expensive things
3. But I don't have any green. No, that just be sitting in my hand. Because you're gonna tap. Next turn, I don't draw any color. I'm gonna find Doomstar. Yeah. Need to make it more.